I'm on the other phone filming. I'm gonna keep recording. Okay, so I captured it all. She hung up on me. Yeah, and now no one's answering. But we know what's going on here. All right. And that was my answer with guidance: is let them all chase you down the street with pitchforks in D.C. and in certain areas of the United States. California has one, Northwest Territory. We know the areas. New York State, on and on. Let them chase you around with pitchforks, all right? Because it's not going to work out for them. I ain't Jesus. Do I walk on water, folks? No, I ain't Jesus. I'm about Jesus as much as those people who keep on hitting my account that I identified as Russian mob. They were at some point. It crossed over. It's the German army now, which is Russia, Putin, neo-Nazi Mein Kampf. That's them. And they're not. I'm about as much Jesus as that's the fucking mob that's constantly doing that. It's not the mob. It's Putin's fucking military guys. And they're not doing it to me. They're doing it to all the special ops that I work with. Sorta. We have to personally shake hands and I can tell the attorney who I'm suing the city with, yes, I work with special ops. Yeah, you know, the judge and so on and so forth. But I do have a hunch that I work with special ops and we could inductively reason this with inductive. There's a lot of noise going, the sound machine and the inductively we could reason. It's most probably presumably likely she's working inadvertently, let's say, with special ops, which is why those people keep stalking me. It's not me. They're fucking with those guys. They're fucking with the boys. Okay? What do you inductively think that is for? Because Saudi Arabia and Putin are about to strike the United States and they're fucking with the actual vets. They're not just spending their time on my fucking Twitter account. These are real military folks, okay? They're fucking with them through my account. Do you follow this? That's what I think. All right, so these people in D.C. in certain parts of the country can chase me around pitchforks, thinking they're chasing Jesus. They're going to sacrifice Jesus on the cross or whatever they think they're fucking living out. Yeah, but they are, and they do this shit in the Middle East. They pursue people, they stone women, they publicly kill people. What do you call these fucking terms? I'm too stressed for terms. The honor killings, like, this is just a cultural thing, and that's why a lot of these Arab generals have seen this happen in the Middle East. It takes it takes over the folks in the country, and they all start honor killing, and they all start chasing around with pitchforks, and yeah, that's what happened here. There's a whole bunch of terrorists here. It happened, unfortunately, in the black community, big time, because of their oppression and suppression of the white lords here. We know this is our history. But there's a certain point where you just factually have a bunch of terrorists. You have a bunch of white terrorists. You have a bunch of organized crime people taking terrorist actions to live this organized crime mafia rule. Iran and Russia destabilized our country by getting into all these subgroups of American society. And they told them stuff, to radicalize them. This is a real synopsis, but this is the basic crux of it. And so now you got grandma's on the phone here. She's not a nice lady. And then we always had these problems where the women worked and the men committed crime, habitual crime, husband at home. This is cultural. It's not a pretty aspect of some subgroups of American society. Hello?
Thank you for calling.
Here we go.
Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received.
So it just got radicalized, let's say. The Middle East was over there thinking, let's just radicalize them all. We'll take the territory because we already got Bill Clinton to agree to help us. And we got the whole KKK military. They're going to coup. We got it, right? Because they knew. Everybody knew. Even the communists, Russia, China, everybody who's been around, knew this shit was not going to work long term here. Not with the doctrine you're feeding folks. No, you're going to make a whole bunch of terrorists waiting to be, and here we are. So now we got grandma and everybody fighting to be gangster in D.C., fighting for the KKK. Whatever they've been told, right? The story, the pitch, they bought it. She's gonna go and fight. Not gonna give me. She's not even doing her job. She's not sending me an email. Not gonna get that lady no inspector. I mean, come on now. It's the same as the identification card. I come in there with a file. I never exhibited my file. And do I have to do everything, prove everything with validity? Dude, I have a file this thick of fucking documents. Give me an ID. Don't worry about it. I got the ID, dude. After going through more trauma. Oh my God. And then remember the guy at the DMV talking, what did he say? Some violent words. I documented it. They're fucking gangsters there. But don't forget, the city employed that. They brought him into the 911. They brought him into the DCP. They brought him into the federal agents. A lot of them are white. It goes both colors. All right? So she's going to fight for that drug dealer at home. He's going to sell that meth. And you know who's doing the same thing? The white fucking DHS agent. Everybody's doing it here. And then these German army folks are sending me these creepy fucking... That's them fucking with the special ops. It's not even at me. Because they're about to strike the country. That was my guidance. I was like, Jesus, seriously. I mean, like, they're going to... That's what they're doing in the United States. They're going to cam my resume. Cam my application for rental. Rental. Now there's helicopters. This is horrible here. They're going to make a public stand every time they can. I don't know what I did to them. I went against organized crime, I guess. We all know. The authorities, the big fishes, the generals and so on, know what's going on here. And it's real bad. And there's a really, really fucking loud helicopter. This is fucking horrible here. Did I mention that? So they're going to fight. Everyone's fighting. That's what we got here. Everybody's killing each other and fighting. It's what I said this morning, all right? I do need this inspector here, okay? I strongly believe there's body parts upstairs. I want an inspector here. This gangster on the phone, you can get her an inspector. I ain't sending that email. I ain't answering the phone. She has had a job. She's got a job right now. All right, she's got a job as of today. Okay. All right. And that's what you want to do, is how you want to conduct yourself at work. Okay. I'm going to get an inspector here. And you're going to send me an email. All right? You're going to do that. They might refuse. Like I said, the city of D.C., I ain't going to get her when they get the email. I ain't sending that. Look, I will personally go and get an inspector. You're going to give me my right to have this place inspected. Or it's just going to go all over the fucking internet. Everybody down there at the Congress and Senate is going to go, no. Right? And then what Congress, what Senate? Keep sending out your townspeople with the pitchforks? Yes, you will. Get her. Film it. Put it on the Twitter. So you make a public sacrifice. But the thing is, I'm not fucking Jesus. All right? I don't walk on water. You're not going to crucify me. No, bros, you're going to get your ass blown up. For one, it's going to be Iran real soon. And two, it's going to be communists laying you out after that. That's what's going to happen to you. I ain't dying. My problem was going out there by myself with serious fucking, like, I would theorize. Let's theorize. Major Islamists are in the city right now because they want to attack the United States. Go confirm that with the special ops. Hello?
Thank you for calling.
But I can handle these junkies as long as they don't let in these fucking organized crime members. And I'm pretty good at keeping them out of the house and hitting locations. These junkies are fucking dangerous, and to call the cops on them like that if I need to. And this lady, gangster, I'm gangster. I'm gonna go home to my gangster grandson. My gangster grandson's gonna give me some cream. He sold some good dope, but I'll get some cream for that. Okay. And you're gonna send me that fucking email so I can get me my inspector. All right? Okay, and no one's impressed with Americans. The white ones, the black ones, any of them. Any of them here. All right? I'm fighting with an American for that inspector. That's what we do here, folks. Granny will probably go arm herself. Get her a gun. She's probably already got a gun. I'm not into that. And you guys in America are losing all your little guns. All right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and I'm going to film when Granny gets back on the phone.